2021. What's up, people? It's your boy D Train. Man, we finally back with another episode of Collective Sounds Podcast. So, man, it's been what? It's been since like last year sometime. I can't even remember the month. The last time we did a podcast. A lot of stuff has been going on, but we back for 2018. So today I got my main man, Mr. Devon Palmer, with us. This brother here.
Hey, how everybody doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah, there it is. So, this dude here been helping me out a little bit with the podcast. So, we was just sitting here, man, and then decided, hey, let's go and throw one up real quick and just talk about a few things. So, man,
yes,
just, starting off, man, how your day been going?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Weekends don't last anymore. You just gotta enjoy it as they come, and the weekend just came and went. But I'm ready for Monday. I'm ready to tackle another week.
Yes, sir.
See what I can learn new in a week.
Yes, sir.
Just maintaining.
That's it, man. So yeah, everybody that's listening, this is pre-recorded, of course. So we recording this on a Sunday, after church, after getting that spiritual favor or whatnot. So we definitely want to put this out, preferably on Tuesdays, but we're gonna try to get it to y'all Monday, hopefully. So so if y'all listening to this, it's gonna be either one of them days you listening to it or whenever you catch it. So hopefully y'all enjoy it, man. We just gonna sit and talk a little bit about a few things that's just been going on, mainly just catching up, and just wanted to put something out there to see, how y'all take it this year. So again, we in a new year. We all been blessed to see a new year. A lot of people ain't making it.
That's true.
To this new year, so we definitely want to just take some time out just to be thankful, for what we have, and just keep putting that work in, and we'll get there. So y'all just sit back, man, enjoy this little intro real quick, and then we gonna get on into the show, man. So it's not gonna be, like I said, it's not gonna be too formulated. We just gonna sit and just kind of rap a little bit.
Just a little freestyle.
Just freestyling, man. That's it.
Spur of the moment.
Yes,
Spur of the moment type thing.
But
we're gonna try to hit. Exactly. We're gonna try to hit key topics.
Yes, sir.
Main things that happened. Maybe last year coming into 2018.
Exactly.
Let's get to it, D.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna go and get into this intro, y'all. So again, it's your boy D Train. We got Mr. Devon Palmer with us. So let's do this, man. Let's go. So we back, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the little intro, man. It's always good to hear that Collective Sounds theme song again.
Yes, sir.
so yeah, man.
Theme music.
Yeah, there it is, man. You gotta have a theme for everything, man. So yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get started, brother. Just with you, man. What's some of the stuff that you've been kind of into, since the ending of 2017 coming into 2018, man? What you been working on? What's been going on with you?
Well, of course I'm doing my magnificent maneuvers and just spending a lot more time with the family, just giving them a lot more time. As you go through your everyday life, sometimes you forget to take a moment and enjoy family to the fullest. And I just been trying to spend a lot more time. The only thing I probably do outside of the family is probably go play some basketball or work out or something like that. But just focusing on my nonprofit organization and Magnificent Movers.
Got it.
Outside the family, that's about the only thing that matters to me right now. Got a lot of stuff in play for 2018. I'm just trying to take it one day at a time. Okay. How about yourself, D?
Well, actually, in a little bit, once we segue on into the episode, we can kind of, if you want to spill, I guess, the beans, so to speak, on one of those things that you got going on, we can do that a little later.
For sure.
Just to prepare everybody for it. But as for me, I'm trying to make this too long, but there's some things that I definitely want to talk about that's been going on with me over the past year. One of the first things is I want to talk about is mental state, mental health.
Okay.
It's a very big thing. You know, a lot of times you see people on the outside looking in, and they see that people may have things going on mentally, but they don't really know, they don't understand, or they think it might just be a front. I'm here to tell you right now, man, that mental health is a very big thing, and I know that people know this, but for those that may wonder about it or thought about it, just like, man, I don't understand why people, you know, so messed up in the head. But a lot of times life can bring you in situations that can cause your mental capabilities to be off. And you know,
that's true. That's very true.
That's something that I really experienced, you know, over this past year. You know, I was actually diagnosed with anxiety and panic disorder due to some personal things going on in my life. And when I say it brought me down, I mean down. It's to the point, man, where I was crawled up in a corner, like balled up like a fetus, just crying. You know,
right.
So you know,
I don't mean to cut you off, no, but that takes a lot of courage to even put your situation out like that. So I commend you for that, first of all. But you know, it's some people that's going through that same situation right now, and they just scared to talk about it.
Exactly.
But for you to step out and let everybody know what you've been going through, and that can trickle down to many people.
And the goal, the idea of hey, what's up, little man? The idea of it is, you know, I'm not just telling my story just to tell my business. It's to help somebody to give some influence, some encouragement, the impact, to say that it's going to be okay. You know, a lot of times we think that, hey, you know, I don't want to take this medicine, or I don't want to do this. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my life either, but I'm doing things that I feel like would help me to transition back into where I need to be mentally, you know. So getting back into church, you know, I hadn't been in church in a long time, and you know, just trying to get that spiritual side of things. I looked at everything from a worldly aspect for so long, you know, and it's just good to be back on top, man. Like, I know I still got a ways to go. You know, I still have issues here and there, but it's a progress, man. You know, one of the things that I did was I got in the gym. You know, I started trying to work on my posture and everything. And
you in the gym, huh?
I'm in the gym, my man. Hey, so I'm actually looking into getting some personal training, man. It's like, I feel like I'm doing things that's gonna have some impact, that's gonna have some longevity in my life, that will just take me a long way. You know, the one person told me this one time, man. It's the best thing I've ever heard. It said, man, that there's nothing better that you can ever give your kids other than a healthy you. You know, if you're not healthy, mentally, spiritually, physically, then how can you really and truly be there for your kids, for your family? You know what I mean?
Right, that's true.
It's a blessing to even just talk about it, man, because I know, like you said, a lot of people, they don't even know what to say or how to say it. You know, it's almost like they under a microscope. But I'm here to tell you, for those that are actually going through this type of stuff, man, there is a way out. You just have to talk to somebody, whether you go to the psychiatrist, or whether it's a family member, whether it's your minister at the church, or just whatever, man. It could be somebody on the street. You know, everybody got something going on. But I just want to encourage people, man, that if you're going through something mentally, man, don't ignore it. Go get the help that you need. And I tell you, I promise you, you're going to be all right, man. You just got to believe, you know. So, man, I've been doing pretty good, man. I mean, just trying to get back into the things that I love doing, man. I started dabbling into the singing a lot more. You know,
so we'll be getting a A and B selection from you in 2018 on the podcast.
No problem there, man. We do what we do, man. You know, I'm definitely gonna have some segments on here where we put some of the music in here, man. So, you know,
yes sir.
It's just one of those things, man, that, like, you know, I just felt like overall, although my situation that I was in got me to that state where my mental capacity was not on point, I also looked at it as, and not to get too spiritual, I also looked at it as God bringing me down to a lower point to really understand what my purpose is and where I need to be. You know, so a lot of times we get complacent in life. You know, we get to a certain point and we think that's it. Oh man,
that's true.
Good now, but then it's like, nah, man, you just keep going, because I mean, you know, there's a lot more out there, and then at times it can always be taken away. So I feel like I had to get brought down to it was basically a reality check, you know. And now I look at things differently, you know. So, you know, I try to take a better approach with my children now, you know, and just be a better person in general, you know. Be a better human being, a better father, a better man, you know, just overall, man. It's the whole package, you know.
That's true, and I was just telling you last week about supporting the kids. It comes a time in life like growing up, like the
Yeah.
kids need to see you.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's a program, it's for 20 minutes, 15
Oh,
minutes.
of
That
course.
support.
Of course.
I be at work, and the only thing I can think about all day if my kids have a performance or anything like that,
Yes, sir.
do what I need to do so I
Yes,
can
sir.
be front row at
For
their
sure.
program just to support them. Man, that support go a long way, and they'll
Oh man.
remember that.
Oh yeah.
But I just love them kids, man. I love my kids, and I love what
Oh
they
man.
doing
Yes,
in
sir.
life. I just can't wait till my son go to school.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
Man, I already
this
know you
boy
finna
here,
climb. I already know you
terrible,
finna
terrible
climb, boy.
too,
Man,
terrible
look here,
too,
man.
man.
Speaking of the
Man,
children, man, on Friday, this past
mm,
Friday,
okay,
again, y'all, for whatever part of the day or whatever day you're listening to this, of course, this is gonna be like a past tense story I'm giving. But they had a dad and me thing at the school for the school that my kids go to, and I think we was talking about that earlier in the week. And my daughter Holly, she actually is in pre-K, so she goes during the morning session. So she didn't get to be a part of that, but I went. Dude, I didn't have my ride on me, so I Ubered over there to the school during my lunch
listen,
break. I
do
made
whatever
it.
it take,
You
do
do whatever
whatever
it
it take.
take. Do it
Yeah,
if I had to hit the bus. Oh, so be it. And it kind of was a last minute thing too. Although I had obligations at work, we still made it happen. So I
man.
went over there to my son's school. When I saw him, I picked him up, gave him a big old hug. We went in the cafeteria. We had a little snack, did a little game and stuff like that. Then I took him upstairs and got him books from their book fair. And it's just those little small moments, man. People have to understand that those little small moments are the ones that's gonna have the biggest impact in your children's life.
That's a
And
fact.
it
That's
took
a
me a
fact,
long
D.
time to understand that because I was never, for one, I always kind of felt like when it came to like the school stuff, a lot of times the man usually, man and woman, they usually work and stuff. You're not always able to make it to everything. And, everybody's schedule does not align in the same way. You got some parents that schedule aligns with what their kids got as far as activities and some don't. So I was just thankful and blessed that I had that opportunity and I took it. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
true.
90% of the time we know what we need to do. We just, for whatever reason, just delay it or just don't do it, So, it just put a smile on my face to see him smile. You know what I mean? And it was a beautiful thing, man. So I just try to take a different approach to things, man. We just with all the things that's going on in the world, man. We are every day that we wake up and we got breath through our bodies. We're able to go to work. We're able to support our families, man. That's the best thing you could ever ask for in this world, man.
Man,
So,
you you said it all
so,
right there,
bro,
man.
I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
even
man.
have
It's
to.
like
I don't
I
even have
just
to.
see I
I don't
just
even
see
have to
things from
add
a
to
different
that
lens. I
because you
see
you said
things,
it all just
bro.
right there.
I just see things from a different lens now, man. So but yeah, man. What else you got, man? You got something else you want to touch on real quick, bro?
Uh, let's tell them about what we're gonna be doing. The old generation versus new
Oh
generation.
yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
topics. Let's go
Okay,
through the topics,
okay,
which we
cool.
already touched already with the
Yeah.
technology. Let's tell them a couple more topics.
So okay, yeah. So y'all, the last episode that we left off on, we did the reintroduction, and
Right.
then we end up doing the one about technology. We covered that. Um, But next, I believe we talked about wanting to do lifestyle and relationships.
Right.
And of course, we just talking about in general lifestyles and in general relationships, whether you're married, you're dating, or just even friendships. Just all in general.
Right.
We will actually want to talk about a little bit about fashion, different things like that. And also it was one more, I believe, culture, different
Yep.
cultures and things like that. I was gonna say too, like anybody out there that has any other like idea topics, you can email them to collective sounds podcast at gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
If it's something that y'all want us to touch on, or you can hit up the Facebook pages, and just let us know what y'all got, and we can just go from there, man. So but yeah, man, I mean, with those topics, man, which one you think we might end up hitting next? I mean, you want to go in the order we just said them, or what?
Yeah, we can do it just like that. Maybe we can hit that relationship and lifestyle, meaning
Okay.
just how you your everyday lifestyle and your everyday relationship,
Yeah, for sure.
whether you are single,
Mm-hmm.
married, on the verge, because
Whatever.
it's all kind of different relationships out here,
Exactly.
and we just gonna hear them.
Oh yeah.
Just we just gonna be open and
Yeah.
just give y'all different situations and topics
Yeah.
with the relationship and just do it like that, and then at the end of that old school versus, I said old school, old generation versus new generation, we're gonna leave just leave a couple comments below. So if we need to touch on something that you guys like, or a different topic that you guys like, just comment, and then we'll add that to the next podcast, the
Oh
following
yeah, for
podcast.
sure. Yeah, man. I was just thinking too. You know, a lot of times ideas just be coming to my head, man. Like I'm gonna end up taking the. I think that there's a lot of new features on these Facebook pages now. When you have one for like an organization or a business, that you could take a poll. You know how they do these polls where they say, okay, well, you know, which what would you rather? Let's just say something like, okay, would you rather movies or music, and then people get which one they want, and you get, you know, like whatever the poll is. You know, maybe we can do something like that with these topics. You know,
I like that idea.
you know, we'll say, hey, we got about 5 topics that we thought about, and we want to spread out through the next couple months. You know, which ones would y'all want to hear first? And we just do a poll and say, okay, and whatever the numbers are, whatever got the highest, whatever topic gets the highest poll ratio or whatever, then we can just go with that episode. You know.
I like that. That's different.
So yeah, that'd be cool, you know. The thing about it is, you know, like even with what you told me before, man, you gotta work and get your fan base back, get people listening. You have to give them things that can actually be fun, you know, a little controversial, but also, you know, it's giving them something to listen to throughout their day, you know.
Right.
But getting the people involved in whatever way you can is a big part of it too. So, you know, that's why with the last episode, you know, I shouted out. Anytime I do a shout out now, I tag those people or those organizations in there so they know, hey man, we're thinking about you.
Oh yeah, for sure. With that being said, let's give a couple shout outs.
Okay, cool. So yeah, man. So again, if y'all hear noise in the background, you know,
pardon it.
You know, just pardon it. You know, we got noises all around us. You know, so hopefully, so far you guys are enjoying it. You guys and gals are enjoying this episode here with me and Devon Palmer.
Sir.
Let's go ahead and do this real quick, man. You know, throughout this whole podcast journey, you know, I've been making my own little beats and music and stuff like that, man. So let's see about hitting them with just a quick little tune, and then when we get back, we're gonna go ahead and go through them shout outs, and then we can get into some other stuff there. All right.
That's perfect.
So we're gonna do that real quick, y'all. So y'all just stay tuned to this music, man. We're just gonna hit y'all with something real quick. Y'all can just bump your head too, and we're gonna go from there, man. So again, it's your boy D-Train, Devon Palmer. Let's check out this little track real quick.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. So I'm gonna make a new beat for this. I'm gonna come up with something nice.
That'll work.
How that pasta coming along, bro?
Man, it's coming good. I'm whipping up something right now as we speak. You know, but
yeah, bro, that's what's up. What you was about to ask me something real quick?
I don't know. It slipped my mind.
Okay, so far, bro, we good, man. This thing, the audio gonna be sweet.
That's perfect.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, dude, this so far, man, I'm loving it, man.
That's cool. Let's go and do the shout outs.
Yeah.
I got I got to read the book right here.
Okay, yeah, just we can go.
And
I'll let you go ahead and take that piece when we get to that for the book, and just go
okay,
ahead
and then you gonna do the.
I'll do.
I do Kevin and
Yeah, that's cool.
I do Dada
so
as well.
I can take David and Chris, and then you can take Karetha and Kevin. How you want to do it? Do like that?
That's perfect.
Right,
That's
cool.
perfect.
We can just dazzle as Cat Williams. Like
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Between we can get it going. Then the last thing we'll do is we'll say that moment of silence, and we'll just pay tribute to Devon Wade.
Yes, sir. I'm with you.
We'll do that and we'll end it off like that. So we 18 minutes in. Let's see if we can get about 10 more, close to 15 more minutes in, and then we good.
Okay.
All right, cool.
You ain't hear my son, are you?
I can hear him, but like I said, we on a break right now, so all I'm gonna do is cut all this out anyway. When we saying right now, I'm gonna cut this part out. So
okay, yeah, I know that. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it out, so it's all good, bro. We get it in either way we can, bro. So
okay.
You know
I'm gonna try to keep
you remember how many
black.
times I think during the episode I did with you when we did your first interview. Shoot, my son was all loud and crying in the background. I was
It's
like,
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
sir.
Yeah, but
all right, man. Well, let's go and get back into it then, man.
yeah, I'm ready for it.
All right, cool. All right,
Trying to
people.
keep
So
Big
we
Boy in the back.
all right, people. So we back. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that tune that we just threw on you there, and hopefully y'all enjoyed the episode overall, man. Like I said, it's 2018. You know, we're trying to move on into some new things. Hope you enjoyed. You know, the story of mine that I just put out there about my issues and what I've done to overcome them so far, and what Demon's been doing with his family, and just all the goals we trying to reach, man. You know, the biggest thing and Lil Man, shout out to Demon Lil Man, because he got a voice back there.
He tearing up the house right now. Pardon me.
It's all good. You ready to rock?
Yeah,
So yeah, man.
I'm gonna do better next episode for sure.
Oh yeah, it's all good. But yeah, man. So the next thing we want to go ahead and do is these shout outs. So we're gonna take turns on this. We got 4 people that we want to shout out real quick. So I'm gonna take the first 2 that I have, and then we're gonna let Pete take the last 2. So first and foremost, I want to shout out my brother David Hudson of Live Out Loud Band and Hudson Percussion. You know, I've been knowing this brother since high school, man. You know, a wonderful guy, real stand-up dude, and he's been doing this thing with Live Out Loud for quite a while. And him and his brother Darius, shout out to Darius. They put together Hudson Percussion, and I was talking to him a few times, and he mentioned that he was going to be actually going overseas to take his musical talents overseas for about a year.
Man, that's crazy. That's awesome.
When he first told me about it, man, he was still looking into it and everything, so it wasn't concrete as of yet. But I was just like, man, dude, that's a blessing to be able to say that you can take your talents anywhere, man. So I just wanted to shout this brother out, man. I hit him up last night, and he told me that his brother Darius was doing like a little going away thing for him, and I think probably later on in the week he's supposed to be going ahead and leaving. So, brother, I just want to tell you, man, that I got nothing but love for you, man. You go out there and you do your thing, brother. And, you bring back some good memories for us. You keep in contact with everybody. And we'll definitely see you, if good Lord say the same, in 2019. And we get you on this podcast so we can talk about that experience.
Yeah, I want to hear all about that. I know, man. Doing something for a year.
Yes,
but doing something you love on a consistent basis, that's crazy.
It is, man. It's a blessing, bro. So, David, man, I'm telling you, like I said, man, much love to you, my brother, and man, you be safe out there, man, and just enjoy it, man. Have fun with it, and then do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, next person I want to shout out is my boy Chris Green, as always, man. This brother here is just doing some amazing things with his gym, Fit Factory Houston. For those that's looking to get that workout. Him and his team, they gonna get you right. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I saw it.
Yeah, they gonna work. They gonna work.
You remember in 2015 when we did the Beast Mode boot camp?
Yeah, the Beast Mode boot camp. He almost killed me. Yeah, I was doing that for charity.
Man, I know, right? So that boot camp was put together, man. Hopefully we can do that again, man. This year, that'd be cool.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully we can. I probably watch y'all this time. I probably won't
see,
be involved
I had an
this
excuse.
time.
I was taking pictures, so you might have to hold the camera for me this time. So
With a camera, I can do the camera. I can do
bruh.
surveys. I can do
Hey
all that.
man,
I
it's
just don't
all
want
good.
to be in the
Take the
work
money,
act.
take the pass the collection plate around, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm definitely gonna have to get up in that now. But nah, man, Chris, if you listen to this, brother, it'd definitely be good to put something else like that together for the upcoming school year for 2018.
Yes, sir.
You know, that Beast Mode boot camp, man, it was pretty cool. You know, getting out there and just seeing what this brother's doing, man. You know, the other thing too that I wanted to shout out for him too was him and his fiance, man. You know, he proposed to his girl, which also went viral all over the internet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No
Congratulations.
challenge. You know, and what's funny about that is when I first saw it, I was just like, oh man, that's what's up, my boy Chris, man. He proposed to his girl, I hadn't even noticed that he even took the shoe off until people started reposting it. And they was like, okay, no crease challenge, Jordan challenge, and I was like, oh man.
Right.
You know, people from Yahoo was hitting him up. You know, all these daytime talk shows, and you know, so it was cool, man. But one of the things that I like that he said was that, you know, it's good when you can go viral on things, but at the same time, going viral doesn't necessarily guarantee you to make money. You have to get out here and grind. You got to work for it. You know what I mean? So
that's true.
You know, with some things, people can go viral and then boom, they may get hits and stuff like that. But it doesn't always happen for everybody. So that's one of the things that stood out to me. You know, throughout him posting, on the social media with the T-shirts and everything that he got, the hoodies and all that stuff. Yeah. You got to get out here and grind, man. You know, so that really intrigued me, man. I just wanted to shout you out, my dude, and congratulations to you, you and your soon-to-be wife, man. And I wish y'all the best. I also, like I told you over the phone, my brother, I got a song for y'all too. So when y'all ready to do it, hit me up. We're gonna get the vocals right.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna make it work. So, so that's it for my shout out. So I'm gonna let you P get into the two you got, and then we're gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, my two shout outs go. First, let me shout out my wife. We let me give her the acknowledgement that she deserves. First of all, I just want to let her know I love you and I got your back through whatever. With that being said,
you know how they go. Smooth operator.
Chill out. But I wanna shout out my best friend, one of my longtime friends that I didn't known probably majority of my whole life.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Wright, Uncommon Inc. I just want to let you know I'm proud of you stepping out on faith. We used to have talks like in the past years where we were saying we want to go on our own, have our own company by the time we was 30. And he did that. And I just want to salute him. And any type of web design, artwork, logo, banners, business cards, different things of that nature, make sure to follow him on Facebook, Kevin Wright, Uncommon Inc. He do phenomenal work. He done all my designs, all my logos for anything I have going on.
Yes, sir.
I just want to let you know I'm proud of you.
Yeah, man. Let me just add something to that real quick also, man. You know, Kevin, you know, very exceptional guy, man. You know, just throughout him doing, you know, what he does, like you said, him stepping out on faith and just putting his brand together, man. I just want to salute you too, my brother, because you've helped me out a lot. You know, entrepreneurship is a very big thing, man. And it's a lot of our people out here that are doing it. So I just want to salute everybody out there, you know, that has their own business, that are supporting themselves in that way. You know, it takes a lot of courage to step out on faith like that and just say, I want to do this, because I know entrepreneurship is not easy. You know, being your own boss is good, but it takes a lot of work. And that's something that I ain't really my lane, but that's not to say that I can't learn to be in that lane. But
that's true.
You know, I very much so out for him and all the entrepreneurs out there, man. I definitely want to give y'all a big shout out, because I know I call this dude Kevin all the time at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, hey man, what's up? How you doing, man? Just working, you know. So I know how hard that brother works, man. And you know, just by connecting with him and doing business with him, you know, he's put me in contact with a lot of people as far as getting interviews on the podcast. So brother, I just want to say thank you for that. And thank you for just, you know, supporting my vision with this podcast as well, man. He told me the other day that you know, he was like, man, I ain't even really listening to music when I work, other podcasts, nothing, man. So he's like, I need my podcast fixed, D. So I said, okay, man, I got you.
We back on.
So yeah, man, I just wanted to add to that, man. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
The next shout out I have is as well a longtime friend. I've been knowing her for years, and we graduated together, went to school together, and she got a book out,
Yes, sir.
Caretha Hawthorne.
Shout out, girl.
Things you didn't learn in school. You can find it on Amazon. Support. I'm looking at the book right now, and
Yes, sir.
it got a lot of unfiltered tips that it can help with your everyday life and
Yep.
workplace and different things of that nature.
Yes, sir.
Feel free to the the title is Things You Didn't Learn in School by Caretha Hawthorne. But uh, it came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Came out of nowhere. You never know what she's doing until you pop it up. And I just want you guys to support somebody that's doing something positive. Just trying to give you guys tips to better your lifestyle, your professional workplace, and different things of that nature. If you guys can order a book, I don't know if she's a celebrity now, but she can sign y'all a book if y'all get it. Just hit her up on Facebook, and just want to let you know I'm proud of you as well, and keep moving forward into 2018.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I want to add to that too, man. I know I'm just adding all to your shout
It
outs.
ain't add to it, D. It
Hey,
ain't no
bro.
problem.
So it's funny because when I had found out about it, man, I know again, like you said, it came out of nowhere because she just kept it under wraps until it was time to execute. So I like the way she did it. She was like, "Look, don't feel bad because nobody knew that I was even doing this. I just kept it under wraps until it was time to unveil." So, Carrie, as you like to call yourself on Facebook, Carrie. Nah, let me stop. I just want to give you a shout out to you, girl, and just tell you, man, we proud of you, and we definitely looking forward to getting you on here also to do an interview about your book and just to see what else comes out of it, man. It's definitely a big thing, man, where you can sit down and come up with a concept for a book, and people just gravitate to it, man. So I'm definitely proud of you, and like I said, hopefully we can in this next coming weeks, a month, or whatever, we can put something together and get you on here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And keep it moving, man. So, I'm excited about this year, man, overall, because I feel like it's a lot of amazing things that's gonna happen, man. But the thing that we definitely have to understand is that, we got to put that work in. You know how the scriptures say, "Faith without work is undone." Or vice versa. So, like I said, I ain't trying to take you out of church today because it is Sunday. But we just gotta keep putting that work in, man, and we'll get the desires of our hearts. So yeah, but you got anything else you want to add, P?
And let's do that last shout out
Okay.
to
Yeah.
a very
This is a
special
very
individual.
special shout out right here.
Go ahead and get into it, D. It's
Man,
tough,
man, I don't even know if I even want to do this, man, but I think I'm gonna just go on and do it anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and give y'all something real quick because and I this is kind of one of them go-to songs, but I just gonna give a little quick verse of it, but we definitely want to pay some tribute to our brother Devon Wade that we lost here last year, due to a tragic event. We all knew this brother in so many different ways.
That's true.
He was a very special guy, and no matter the circumstances that happened, on this earth, man, the way he was taken from us was definitely tragic. But like I said, these things happen all the time, man. But I definitely want to say to his family, man, that I hope you all are still dealing with this in the best way you can. I know that it's hard. I can't even imagine how you feel, how you felt when it happened. But I just want to sing something real quick, man, and I'm gonna just take something out of it. It's so hard to say goodbye, man, and like I said, we're gonna do this for Devon, man, and brother, I hope you up there chilling, man, and you looking down on us. So I'm gonna go and do this real quick, man. Y'all just bear with me, all right? Here we go.
Okay.
I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been and what we've been through. Ooh. If we get to see tomorrow, I hope it's worth all the wait. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. There it is.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right, man. I hope y'all bear with me on
Anybody,
that one, man. You
anybody,
know.
anybody got any open mics,
That boy D, stop, bro. Oh man.
karaoke's?
Man, now
I'm his
some y'all have to
manager,
understand
and
about that too, though. Like y'all probably heard the shakiness a little bit in my voice because I
oh
like y'all
yeah,
have to understand. Like when I say that this is like a whole new me, I don't do stuff like this. So I
right.
just been
Spur of the
taking them
moment.
opportunities,
Spur of the
man,
moment.
because I've been taking them opportunities, man, because you have to make use of the gifts that God gave you. You know what I mean? So
Yes, sir.
I don't want to be one of those type of people to look back on my life, however old that I'm blessed to be, and just say, man, I should have took that chance when I was this age, or I should have took that chance when I was that age. So, any requests, if y'all want a brother to come out and sing or do something like that, man, we'll put it together.
Oh
Just
yeah.
take
Yes,
time to
sir.
rehearse it or whatever. We can do stuff on the fly too if the spirit moves us in that way. But
That's a fact.
I just wanted to do that from my heart, man. Like I said, Devon was definitely a special guy, man, and we definitely gonna miss him. And we just want to encourage everybody that were impacted in so many ways by him, man, to just stay strong. Just know that all you can do at this point is just keep him in your hearts. And just do whatever was put on your heart. That you need to do in his name. You know what I mean? And everything should be fine, man. So yeah. But anyway,
Man, hey, way to start. Way to start of 2018. I look forward to jumping on the podcast with you, just
oh yeah, for sure, man. I
just
appreciate
interacting and freestyling on different conversations and
it. Of
topics.
course.
Let's let's be great and let's
Yes,
build
sir.
an audience
Yes, sir.
so they can enjoy us.
Yes, sir. You got it, bro.
This a platform to put out anything you feel that's on your
Yes, sir.
heart.
Yes, sir.
And if anybody have any kind of topic that you guys want us to attack, just let us know, and we're gonna do the best we can to address it.
Yes, sir. All right, D. So go on get that freestyle in, man, real quick. Yeah, boy, D, get that freestyle in. Magnificent Movers freestyle.
You know how.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, like I said, man, I appreciate that moment, man, that we just had, paying homage to Devon, man, because
Yes, sir.
when I got on here, I hadn't even thought about singing nothing or anything, but like I said, I just wanted to do that from the heart, man, and you gotta put your all into whatever you do, y'all. I just want to encourage people just to keep it moving, and have fun with life too, man. You don't have to walk around here all on swole and just, gotta put your chest all out, all the stuff like that. Yeah, ain't necessary, y'all. But just treat people the way you want to be treated, man, and the rest will come. The rest is respect, man. The rest will come in the past, man. I'm definitely looking forward to connecting with a lot of people this year, man. Just in general, whether we just sit down and have a coffee or whatever, or tea, whichever y'all prefer.
Oh yeah,
tea and crumpets, baby. Nah, but yeah, man. This is we just looking forward to a lot of stuff this year, man. So but yeah, man. So AD, I got it, man. I don't know if you want to talk about this right now. If you want to just hit it real brief. Just in closing, it's a little idea you ran by me, man, that you would like to start for the youth. I wanted to see if you wanted to just touch on it real briefly, real quick, just to let people know what to, I guess, somewhat expect, here soon in later in the year or whatnot.
Yeah, for sure. Just like we were saying with Mr. Wade, well, Dr. Wade, I apologize. I apologize.
Sir. Dr. Wade, yes, sir.
He touched so many lives, and I just wanted to serve a purpose in our community, which we lack in leadership. So I got with you, I got with Joshua Dada, and
yes, sir.
I came
up
with his name. Yeah, shout out to Dada as well. He always doing his thing. And,
yeah.
I came up with this idea called the Northeast Community Outreach.
Yes, sir.
And what that does is we're gonna focus on the youth, meaning we got all kind of skills and all kind of knowledge that we didn't have when we was
Yes,
growing
sir.
up.
Yes,
So I
sir.
want to apply that in these kids' everyday lives.
Yes, sir.
Uh, we didn't live and learn, and we didn't grow up in that community, and I just want to rebuild it or build it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So with that being said, we're gonna have a couple of events where we can come together and bring the kids together, just to interact with each other. We don't always have to be divided, uh, but it's a work in progress. We still working on it, but we'll have some events for you guys in a couple months.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just to add on to that too, we'll definitely be trying to gather information for those that want to be involved. And it's like I said, man, when we all were growing, I'm just so blessed, thankful, man, for the era that we grew up in, because we saw a lot. We actually got to experience a lot of that community spirit. You know what I mean? Like, I've said this before plenty of times on the podcast. I remember when I used to live off Homestead in Titwell,
Right.
Swiss Village Apartments, baby. Titwell Park used to have those fun day in the parks and stuff, man. They always had stuff going on just to keep the kids, keep the kids having fun. That community spirit, man. Those are some of the things that I'm definitely looking forward to seeing out here again. And I just can't wait, man. I can't wait for it. But we're gonna have some information at some point going around where we can collect people's emails and phone numbers and names and stuff like that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And,
sir.
We'll try to put some meetings here and there together for those that can make it out, and we just want to sit and brainstorm some of the ideas and some of the things that we feel like the community needs.
That's true.
And we just go from there, man. We have fun with it. Again, like I said, we don't have to. We can take it serious, but at the same time, we want to have fun and we want to enjoy it. We don't want to make it seem. We don't want to make it feel like a dead end job, if you know what I mean. So,
Right.
but we definitely want to have fun with it, but take it serious, man. And just like Baby D back there, doing his thing.
Man, he doing his thing, man. God.
Man, it's a blessing, bro. I'm telling you, man. You talking about your kids earlier, man. Hey, man, I went out yesterday and got my son one of those old school train sets. Them bad boys is rare now, so they cost a little more. But bro, I always all about saving a buck, so I got hooked up with a little 40% off, and just wanted to do something special for my son, man. And and my thing is, when you buy for one, you buy for all. If you ain't got money to buy for all, don't even bother with it. So that's just my rule of thumb. But it's just I like putting smiles on their faces, man. And just I love my kids, man. And like I said, me taking a different approach and stepping back and really learning myself, learning who I am, getting over a lot of these roadblocks, man. I feel like it's definitely gonna pay off in the end for them too, because they'll see that change, So
Yes, sir.
But D, I definitely commend you, man. As a father, as a husband, man, because I see day in and day out. I talk to you just about every other day, and you always got stuff going on with your kids, man. So I want to tell you, man, that you definitely are an influence to me also as a young man. So keep doing what
appreciate
you do,
it.
man.
I appreciate
keep doing
it,
what
D.
you do, man. Because we definitely watching, brother. So
Yes, sir. I
taking notes,
appreciate
too.
it.
Oh yeah. Taking notes, baby. But yeah, man. To be honest, man, I think that's really it, man. I don't really have too much else that I really had on that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, we turned the spur of the moment into a whole podcast, a whole full podcast.
We 42 minutes. We 42 minutes and 35 seconds in already. Just that quick.
Easy,
easy.
So just be looking forward to the next podcast. Old generation versus new generation.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go lifestyle and relationship.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna throw that topic in there, man. And we also got a very, very special guest that's gonna be coming on, man. I cannot wait for that to drop too. I ain't gonna say who it is or what it is just yet. Y'all gonna find out real soon.
Yes, sir.
But this is gonna be special, man. Like I said, we definitely gonna try to keep these podcasts going. The kind of the way I figured, and I don't know, you can tell me if this kind of the route you kind of foreseeing with the podcast is that, depending on how the months go, because a lot of times we have like an extra day in the month or something along those lines. We can do like 2 to 3 podcasts a month. We can have like maybe a topic or two, and then we can do an interview with someone. So
that'll work.
That's kind of what you.
Yes, sir. That'll work. Just squeeze a random podcast every once in a while, just to interact with interact with our guests and our listeners.
Yes,
And
sir. Yes, sir.
we can have one dedicated to them, and then we can do a couple of interviews as well. So
Yes,
we're
sir.
gonna make it impactful throughout the 2018 with different things
Got it, man.
to
Got it.
keep you guys involved.
You got it, brother. Man,
Yes, sir.
P, I'm telling you, man, I see it, man. You got that podcast voice now, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Put
It's
that,
work.
hey, how
It's
y'all
work.
put that Marco spoon on there. Hey, how y'all doing?
That'll work.
Hey,
That'll work.
Man, you know, I'm telling you, man.
That'll
You got
work.
it, man. You
Yes,
got it,
sir.
bro. So yeah, man, that's really all we got for y'all, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode, man. Like I said, this is our first episode for 2018. You know, and there'll definitely be more to come. Just thank y'all, you know, for listening over the years. You know, the SoundCloud page has been down due to some financial things, so we definitely gonna be looking to get that back up pretty soon. You know, the website is unfunctional right now, but you know, my boy, with the help of my boy Kevin Wright, you know, we're gonna get all this stuff back working, man, and we're gonna make sure that we stay disciplined with keeping it up. And you know, for now, all the episodes will be posted on YouTube. On the Collective Sounds TV page, so y'all can look up Collective Sounds TV on YouTube. What I plan on doing is I'm gonna go back and grab all of the episodes that I've recorded over the years, and I'm gonna download those from SoundCloud. I'm gonna repost them on the YouTube page, because I'm pretty sure there's probably some people out there that's been wanting to listen to some of those old interviews and some of those old episodes. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on that real soon, and I'll make a post on the Facebook page once we get it up there. We'll do a playlist on YouTube with all of those old episodes, so you can go back in time and listen to you know, like the interview with Damon Palmer, who we have on with us today. You can listen to Kevin Wright's interview. You know, and a whole bunch of other people. Joshua Dada, man. You know, I had to start at home. Jerome Joseph, man, dude, I enjoyed Jerome. Shout out to you, bro. I enjoyed talking to you, man. Oh my goodness, bro. Definitely would like to see what you've been up to, man, in the past couple of years, man. So, you know, but I've been thankful, man, that I've had some very, very special guests. You know, those that I know and those that I've come to know. And, you know, it's been cool, man. It's been real good. But I appreciate you, P, just for taking the time out to come on here and help a brother out, you know.
My pleasure.
Shout out to my boy, B. Nance. You know,
yes,
you know, he went and did his Navy thing, you know, and, you know, hopefully everything's going well with you, with the Navy. And, you know, when you get back, man, we just, you know, we throw it up on here one time, you know, for old time's sake. And we keep it moving. So, yeah, man. Well, all right, y'all. We ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. We hope y'all enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, or your evening, or your night, depending on when you're listening to this, man. And just like I said, y'all just keep pushing forward with whatever your goals are. Just see them through the best way you can, and just put that work in. That's all you can do, man. All right, man. So we're gonna holler back at y'all next time. Peace.